games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Carson out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. To take a look at the Celtics. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And, you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside Tatum. No good on the triple. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 3-point game. And here's MP for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And White kicks to Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his 3-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from MP. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. The 3 from MP. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Here's Porzingis, puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's MP for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And they pick up 2.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Now you look at Hartenstein, one of the game's best, 2nd in the league. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
Those 2 have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now here's White. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Porzingis on the foul.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
The 3 from MP. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's 6 points for MP.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Knocked away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tatum, that's for two. And another miss by Boston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Williams' shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Right the pass to Porzingis. Hits the jumper in space. And it's 8 points for Porzingis.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Celtics also making a change. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty, but when you can get a win in a game like that, that's really all you care about.
Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Carson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. White finds Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Over to the wing. Pritchard passes to Brown. Good defense by MP.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wiggins from outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target with his 3. Celtics have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Hauser. The 19-footer is on the money.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Holmgren. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Out to the right wing. Hauser. A 3-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City shooting just 26% early. Carson kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Brown. Clark outside. Pass to Brown. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about the uptake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Carson. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Joe. And so he hits both. Boston trailing. Tatum looking around. Bucket is good. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
And it's good, 2 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
from downtown, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Mason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Hauser. Back to Tatum. Over Wiggins. Tatum with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense from Clark.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
All right, everybody, it's your Thunder Youth Dance Team. It's loud.
The Celtics shooting around 40% from the floor here. To the inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And the second free throw, good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Wiggins. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Brown. And he makes good on the layup. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Wallace. No scoring in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Pritchard. They trail by 1. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Here's Williams. Takes it inside, and Williams throws it down.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Here's Boston. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. Wallace's shot is good. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clark a screen on Wiggins. Brown outside. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Wallace. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brown, good. Brown's got the game tied up here for Boston.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wallace. Carson, he's checked in for the Thunder. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Just to Holiday. Brown outside. It's the floater. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Carson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Carson's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Oklahoma City making a change. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown against Dort. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brown. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dort kicks to Carson. Driving to the basket. It's Clark with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Carson grabs the board.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Williams with the ball. Dort passes to Carson. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Celtics ball.
Boston trailing. Here's Holiday. Still without a basket. Clark a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Carson, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Offensive rebound, Clark. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from White.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Zhang comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown with the bucket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. From what he told me, it sounds like he really strained his knee, and there may be stretched ligaments. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unlucky. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in. Brown outside. Pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Here's Wiggins. And that time, also a missed shot.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Outside, Porzingis. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
But Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
And Brown throws it down.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now Brown. He's got 18. Porzingis with a screen on Wiggins. There's Brown with the 3. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
Looking at how the Celtics... And that about wraps it.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in a point guard.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Brown. Back to Tatum. White, a screen on Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Thunder with the rebound. Parsons got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. White dishes to Brown. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by MP. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Williams with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. The quick look no good that time. Celtics leading by 10. White the pass to Tatum. For 3. Tatum with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Williams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Williams. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
He's checked in for Williams. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Jason Tatum on top. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Offensive rebound. Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Holmgren with a screen on White. Carson kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Brown. Three-pointer doesn't go for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Carson, no good. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Now here's Brown. 23 points in the game. That doesn't go either for Brown.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Dort against Tatum. Here's Carson. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tatum on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 13. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Dort. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Look for Oklahoma City. Chang, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Carson. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Wallace. Basket good. Wallace has got 5 points so far. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins in the post, guarded by Holiday. Always with the ball. He's got 5, just 4 to shoot. Yep, it counts. He's got 7.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defender.
Brown outside. To Porzingis. And Holmgren pulls it down. Under trailing by 8. Wallace outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Over to the left wing. A 3 from Porzingis. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. The rebound by Holiday.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Porzingis passes to Brown. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Brown's got 25 points in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Chang, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cason Wallace.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
On the wing. Brown covered by Joe.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Brown outside. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Clark outside. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Joe, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Celtics leading by 6. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Clark sets a screen for Brown. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brown's got 30. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the third quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Lou Dort out there with Wiggins. Then it's MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wallace. And at the 1 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. Armed up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
Here's Davison. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Wallace.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now, here's Dort. Wallace down low. He's against Clark. And the first one at the line is good. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston.
Taking 3 shots.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Wallace covering. Holiday the pass to Pritchard. Pocket sits to the middle. Here's Clark. It's deflected. Hartenstein with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And here is MP. Hartenstein with the screen on Clark. And MP throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Pritchard. There's a good screen. And Holiday is good for 3. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Tatum. It's It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Carson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Holiday.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Waltz. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Williams with the defensive effort. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Tatum. Clark a screen on Williams. At the top of the key, Clark will not go. This is off the front iron. Thunder have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Now here's Dort. He's covered closely.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Celtics trail by 4. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. MP right side. No good from the wing. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum gets to Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Brown outside. The offensive rebound. And that one, good.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Brown right side. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in the second half. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Tatum passes to Brown. Over George. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Carson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his plays. Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Tatum against Williams. Tatum passes to White. The kick out to Holiday. Nails the tray.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from Tatum. Thunder with the rebound. And taken away by Brown. Porzingis.
Wow! Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
"17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williams against Tatum. Walked again. Get that out of here. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. The one-man stop. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their head straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.